All right, we're back, and now we are talking about how to integrate these sounds with other different types of music. And first, we're going to talk about licensed music and all the different options we have. So, we have MusicBed. The good thing about MusicBed is that they do provide the keys. That's going to be important, So, highly recommend MusicBed. Soundstripe, I believe. Here, let me just click on... Summer Dance Party. Let's just click on one song and go to info. You see how they provide keys as well. And then we have Epidemic Sound. Let's check if they provide the keys. I don't think they do. It absolutely blows my mind when music licensing websites don't provide keys, but there is a solution. We can play this song and we can head over to auto key. You just click on it and it tells you the key. Easy peasy, let's go. There's this other dope website called Licked where they have like some premium artist, like top 40 stuff, like Sabrina Carpenter, Coldplay, Dua Lipa, Linkin Park, it's pretty sick. Unfortunately, they do not provide keys on the website, so it's just one extra step to figure out auto key. Next music licensing website we got is Audio. They do not provide the keys either, so you'll have to download the auto key app. And then Artlist does not provide the keys either. I think it's important to note for licensed music to understand like the licensing rules for your website and how much customization you can actually do to your song, whether if it's royalty-free music or copyright music. It gets a little confusing and I don't really understand it too much either, but it's something to keep in mind and extremely important for deliverables for clients, or if a film or video is going to live on YouTube or Vimeo. All right, so I have a audio subscription and let's just click on the first song. Sweet. Sounds good to me. Let's see what we can do with it. Let's find the key to this song. Sweet. E flat major. So let's go ahead and download this and license it. And now we're in Final Cut. You can use this in Premiere Pro, DaVinci. It really doesn't matter. These sounds are all just drag and drop. Let's just listen to the song real quick. The piano comes in super kind of abruptly, like there's really not really an intro to anything. So what I'm thinking is we could add like maybe a 30-second intro before our song actually comes in. And so when we go to the film score volume 2, pads and drones are always a really good starting point. Let's start listening to a couple and go to the exact same key, D sharp and E flat. It's kind of too low. Yeah, I like that. So let's just pull this in. I'm going to turn this down a little bit and let's just listen to that, this transition between songs. That's sick. It's that easy to like extend a song and just drag a pad or drone, right? But let's do more. Let's see if we can push ourselves to do more. So as this pad and drone is coming in, it might be cool to add a riff and melody. Let's try out violin basic and let's go to D sharp, E flat, pull this in. Maybe the violin comes in at around 10 seconds. Turn that down just a little bit as well. That's sick. All right, now let's hear this transition. And the violin and piano are going like together so well. That's sick. So now let's find a music. Let's go to our glue, and I'm thinking melodic transitions, and actually try to introduce this piano with a melodic transition. And let's just try the first one. So let's go to the same key again. Line this up. So at the very highest transient right here is when we're going to introduce the piano. And let's hear how that sounds. Let's go. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to go to my drums, go to one shots, and just try to find like a little kick or boom or impact to introduce the piano to make that a little bit more impactful. Too much? Bite factor. Sick. It's not too crazy. Let's hear what that sounds like. And again, I'm introducing this piano with this impact. Sick. I mean, that we just created a 40-second intro like that. That's sick. All right, let's keep listening. Okay, I have a challenge for us. I see how this transient hits. And it gets bigger and bigger. Let's say I actually want to end this song right here. Let's say I don't want all this extra build. I actually want to end it at exactly 3 minutes and 11 seconds, right? It sounds like this if you just cut this off. Let's see if we can actually make a proper ending for this song. I'm going to start off by going to my melodic transitions. And I'm going to go to Evergreen and hit D sharp E flat. Yeah, I like that. Let's pull that in. Let's see how that sounds. Okay, we're getting close. I think we need a couple more of these. We need something a little bit lower. Fizz? No. Yeah. Let's pull this in, layer it. I'm putting the transient right when I want the song to end and get a little bit quieter. So it's gonna build. Okay, we're getting close. I think there's a couple more things that we could add. Now I'm gonna go to my melodic hits in maybe a bass drop? No. Violin low? No, I need something even lower than that. Oh, low piano. Yes, dude. All right, let's hear how that sounds. Both these transitions are coming in, and then this piano low note will hit, and it's gonna be really nice. I mean, it sounded like the song ended right there. Let's grab this hit and bring that up, pair that up with the piano, and hear how that sounds now. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Okay, JK, I don't want the song to end. I want it to go on with this pad. So I'm gonna just bring this pad over here. Hear the pad? Okay, now let's say for some reason I'm just gonna keep vibing here because this is sick. This is super fun. I'm gonna go to my riffs and melodies and keep this song going, but completely change up the vibe. See what piano color sounds like? Dude, that would be sick. No. I kind of want to keep doing strings. String wonder. Okay, so it goes out. And then strings coming in. This is nasty. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. Oh my gosh, dude. Man, might as well like get kind of a little crazy. What I really like about these riffs and melodies is I have a basic violin, a medium violin, and a complex violin in both major and minor keys. Let's just go complex, see what that sounds like. Just like over this string wonder. Okay. This is so pretty. Wow, dude. Oh my gosh. That's sick. Okay, so here, let me just highlight these. So you know this is all from volume 2 and this was our licensed song. And we just made a 40-second intro. We just cut at a certain point where we didn't want the song to be anymore and we made a whole outro. What the shit, dude? This is sick. You see how much freedom you're gonna have as a filmmaker, like, and as a musical storyteller? Like, it's like visuals. You put this here and this here, and then emotionally, something is triggered in a way visually. And it's the same thing with sounds. It's like you put this here and this here, and it's just like all a little puzzle. Let's go. Okay, on to the next example. We are going to head over to Artlist, and we're just going to change up this whole thing and just go hip hop. Just like full, like, that was some cinematic music. Let's see what we can do in the hip hop realm. All right, Bad Girls.
Like pasta. She know I'm a star like she working for NASA. Come to my casa.
That's cool.
Back and I'm better than ever. I think I got a vendetta. Oh, now they call me.
I like that little melody.
All of those times getting severed. I told them all I can let up. They get not tired of me never. Give me a shot and I.
Let's try this one. I'm gonna pull up Auto Key. Let's play the song.
You know, all of those times getting severed. I told them all I can let up. They get not tired of me never. Give me a shot and I swear I shoot like Berettas. Yeah.
All right, sweet. D minor. Let's license this song and get it in Final Cut. All right, we got our licensed song. It's got a cool intro, but I'm thinking we build a little bit more of an intro of like a pad coming in, and then it leads up to the vocal. So we really emphasize the vocal coming in. So let's go to pads and drones. And let's go to our minor section and just start listening to some of these. And remember, we're always going to the sounds from now on in D minor. Or if it's a universal sound, if it works for major and minor, we can then go to D as well. So technically, this sound would work. That's actually not a bad sound. Oh, wow. I really like this pad, actually. Yeah, let's use this one. All right, let's bring this in and just see how the transition goes to this little synth here. Haha, this is sick. So like, you could start off with something dope right here visually, and then, oh yeah. You know what, let's actually grab a drum, a one shot. The one from the last example was really nice actually, and Bite Factor, and let's introduce this song with this kick. Yeah. And like, I really want to build it up a ton here. So let's go to our melodic risers and see what we can find. I'm going straight for the minor sounds. See what this sounds like.